you know that only 25% of the entire population of the world is introverted? So yeah, I'm an introvert, and the fact that I'm, doing this whole vlog series with you, Miss Buffy, is kind of going against. I have lots of little warning bells going off in my brain right now going, you need to stop and not talk so much. Being an introvert is something that not a lot of people understand because this is a very extroverted world. There's a lot of misconceptions and a lot of myths about what being an introvert is all about, and I would really, really like to clear up some of those. So the first myth that really bugs me is that introverts don't like people. I like people. I'm a teacher. I am surrounded by people all the time. I mean, even today, I had a lot of work to do on my computer, and I was tired of being in my house. So I went and sat in a cafe. Being an introvert means you don't like a lot of people, you don't like crowds, and you don't like loud places. The next myth that I want to talk about is that introverts don't like to talk. And that is so not true. And of course, you know this about me. I like to talk. But you have to give an introvert a reason to talk. If you start a conversation about something that I'm not passionate about, I will listen to what you have to say and I'll make the appropriate responses when needed. But I'm probably not going to give you a lot of feedback on it. But if you start a conversation with me or any other introvert about something we are passionate about or something that we do enjoy, we will talk your ear off about that particular topic. It's just we're very selective of, what we like and what we're interested in. And we're also, if we don't have something to say, we're not going to talk just to talk. Another myth is that introverts don't have friends. And I hate this one, but I have friends, obviously, but an introvert doesn't have a lot of friends. We hang on to people that we can trust. And I know for me personally, I have a group of about 10 friends who have been my best friends since high school, and for some of them grade school, Buffy, you included, in that group. And that's kind of being a part of an introvert, is once we meet you and once we come to terms to trust you, we're friends for life. You've got an ally in us no matter what. And it's not that we're clingy or anything like that, it's just that we're there. If you ever, it could be 6 months to 6 years since you've talked to us, but you call us up and we will be there. So those are 3 myths that I have heard my entire life about being an introvert. And the sad thing is growing up in grade school and high school, I believed them. I believed them when they said that there was something wrong with me, of why I didn't talk to people, of why I didn't like these large, noisy groups, things like that, and I tried to change myself and become an extrovert, and it was the most miserable experience. And, because of that, because of all that pressure, I really didn't talk to people. I didn't really start talking to people until I was about a senior in high school. I had my small group of friends, and that was it. And it wasn't until my senior year that I kind of, found myself and became comfortable with the fact of who I was, and I did open up to other people, and they were shocked that I actually had a personality. And I hate the fact that it took me that long to figure it out. Being an introvert is not a bad thing. We live in an extroverted society, but it's okay to be an introvert. So if you are an introvert, or if you know someone who's an introvert, don't change. Don't try to change them. We are who we are, and you may think it's a little odd because it's different from what you are as an extrovert. But you know what? You get to know us, and you show us that we can trust you, and you will have a wild and crazy friend who will laugh at everything who will go hang out on weekends and everything that most normal people do, but you have to get as comfortable first. And I guess that's all I wanted to say about being an introvert. I had a couple people this week who have mentioned something about how quiet I am, and it annoys me. it annoys me. I'm a quiet simmerer of anger when they say it, but I'm not extroverted and say, hey, don't say that, but it's there, and that's how all introverts feel, I think, sometimes, is we get so angry that people just don't understand who we are. So I'm leaving a link in the doobly-doo to 2 of those articles about being an introvert, the myths and why they're not, and they're actually really good. I kind of have to laugh whenever I read them because they're written by 2 introverts, and yeah, if you're an introvert, you should definitely go check them out because they will ring true for you. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you later. Bye.